joining me for the morning walk. I have made a commitment to do a live every morning when I get up and walk with my morning routine. Part of my morning routine is I already went did my meditation. I already went to church. Just got out of church, and so now I go for a little walk and share my thoughts with you guys and etc. So overall, good week. You guys, I wrote a book, The Blueprint to Miami's Pre-Construction. Came out 2 weeks ago. We did the press release officially on Wednesday. So that's coming along great. So I think this magazine from New York picked it up. One from Latin America, Vida and Exeter did a nice book review. So I think that project is coming along. It's my way of giving back and to create some information on what's happening in Miami with the pre-construction. And I think this book, after you read this book, you're definitely going to have a clear understanding of what's happening in Miami. So that's out there. That's a good thing. So, like I'm a realtor, right? I'm a broker associated at Avanti Way, and been focusing on pre-construction for the last 3 years. We founded a community called the Pre-Construction Community in Avanti Way. We're up to 758 members, right? And basically, we created a space to inform ourselves about pre-construction, because I do believe selling pre-construction, it's not harder, it's not easier, it's just a different set of skills that you need to acquire and you need to get so you can better service your clients and add value. One of my core values is to add value to everything that I do, and I think it should inspire you for you guys to think the same way. Be aware of yourself and always try to add value what you do to your work, to your friendships, to your relationships, to whatever you do. Ask yourself, am I adding value to this? And then how could I add value to that? So today's Friday. So every Friday we do a project visit. Today we're going to go to the 14 Rock and downtown. Actually, it's from the border. I think it's Edgewater, right out next to the bridge. So you have Brickell, you have downtown, then you got the bridge that goes to beach, which going to become the signature bridge, and then right next to you have this project for Rock, which is it's an Airbnb uh, kind of investment play, right? But I think the location is Fortune Rock is amazing because I keep saying to people, right under the signature bridge, we have 37 acres of that's going to be a park, and I believe that's going to be our Miami Central Park. Just like in New York, we have a Central Park, and if you look at what we call the halo effect, if you look what happened in New York when they built Central Park, everything around Central Park just went up in value, big time, right? There's a lot of benefits. So what we're trying to do the city is, if you look at the signature bridge, we are pretty much, if you look at the city, that part of the highway where it would basically divide Miami, because you had downtown and you had to get across to the other, where you have Edgewater and then Wynwood and Sign District and Midtown. That was very hard to get across due to the way the expressways were built. So now we're lifting all that stuff, clearing all that stuff. You're gonna be able to walkability. You're gonna be able to walk from downtown to Edgewater to Wynwood. Remember, we're gonna be working in the city for what we call walkability. The city of Miami has been growing, but the city also understands that we need to get better at moving around, what we call walkability. The other thing is we're definitely working and investing a lot in creating, the metro rail, the people's mover, better the trolleys, so better transportation, public transportation systems for for people that live in Miami, because it's been I would say, kind of been a weak spot that we have as a city, right? We have to drive a lot. Traffic is getting intense, but we are definitely, if we want to be one of the top cities in the world, and we need to provide walkability. We went to this great day, Fortune Rock. I believe, a 32-story building. I think it's 284 units. starting from studios. It's a Airbnb allowed, so no restrictions on rental. So this is not a residential building. This is what they call, an investment building. Yes, you could live in the building. Yes, that it's going to be an investment play, right? And this is the kind of thing that's been appealing to a lot of people, especially nomads or people that would come in, because you might want to come over here and be in Miami for 3 months out of the year, and then while you're not here, you get to rent it out. And daily rentals, obviously, the Airbnb products seem to have a higher, no, they have a higher return on investment when it works out. But that's going to be my visit today. That's my Friday. What is looking forward. Also, I'm looking forward today to celebrate with my wife and my kid. We had a really good week. Congrats to my wife. She did a real nice. My wife is in mortgages, and she did a real nice closing yesterday. And she worked really, really hard to get this one to the finish line. Kind of a little stressful, but we did it. And so today, we want to take a little time to celebrate that. So I'm looking forward, because we go to Joe's to get some of that stone crab. That makes it happy, right? Having said that, guys, I really want to wish everybody a good Friday. Remember that we're goal-oriented people. Man, this is the last day, so push a little hard to get to those goals, right? Focus on the goals. And, if you didn't finish the goals, just push them to next week and write them against next Monday, and we'll start pushing forward next Monday. Things keep moving forward, right? Just keep moving forward. That's very, very important. And also, I'm a big, it's Friday, so it's a little happy hour. I think you should also take the time to celebrate, because there's always something that you need to take accountability of the good things as well as the bad things, but always count your blessings and have a little bit to celebrate, because life is about celebrating, little things, and don't be so hard on yourself and creating that. Having said that, I want to wish everybody a good morning. It's Friday. It's a little cloudy today, a little gloomy, but we are in the rainy season. But today's going to be a good day. I need you to be open-minded. I need you to open your mind. I need you to be kind and focus on the good things. Focus on the good things that we have. All right. So having said that, have a great day, guys, and sending you a lot of love, a lot of wishful thinking. And I know for a fact that something good's coming your way today. So just be ready for it. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.